I am a woman of many things, and kinky hair has been my reality from birth. As a young girl, I loved the idea of wearing my hair super wild and free. However, in my conservative Caribbean upbringing, my hair was constantly braided down, twisted, bubbled, and neatly kept, all the way up until 10 years old. Then, chemical straightening hair relaxers became reintroduced to the Black community. Beaded kitchens and rough edges were an image of the past. If you were caught lacking, you would be bullied even. TV shows and movies were a huge influence on public opinion and daily vocabulary when it came to certain hair textures. Nappy, coarse, and kinky hair somehow became the insult. Even my own peers would comment and question my hair texture, pattern, and length. I was the girl with the bad hair, but with the compensating longer length that people are not used to seeing texturized. I bring this up all to say, here we go again. Kinky edges on lace hair units could be one of the most revolutionary ideas in hair within the past century. We have to give credit where credit is due, and the first time I saw a kinky edged wig, it was from a young Black woman around 2020 who made her wigs by hand. She didn't have enough inventory to go public, I assume, because the units were extremely expensive, ranging from $1,200 to $1,500 a unit. But once the hair vending world saw the reaction and need of curly and or kinky edges, it was only a matter of time before companies started to sell our kinky edges back to us. Some units are better than others, planned out and given better thought, while others are obviously a fraudulent money grab. I can't help but wonder, when will we be enough? Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ebony Assassin, and we're gonna do it a little different today. We have already talked about kinky edges and their impact on the lace industry. Do I have a tutorial for y'all? With some kinky edges, as you can see, my edges are not kinked, y'all. This is part of the problem. This is where I am supposed to make a video on kinky edges, but I don't have kinky edges anymore. I could take accountability. Maybe I wasn't supposed to bleach the knots, and once I did that, it just activated the kink to go away. I really love the fact that hair companies are including our cultures, having us feel more confident in our own skin. However, it again feels like a consumerism, capitalistic reason, and just as long as it looks like that's what we're doing, we can just do it and then sell it to people, and it may work, it may not work, it doesn't matter. Here's your kinky edges, girl. What do you guys think about this hair? You like it? It's cute. I don't want to get too off topic, so I am actually going to continue to purchase lace wigs with or without sponsor because I want to stay as honest as possible. I did use a wholesale website like AliExpress to get this hair style and this hair texture and this hair situation. And as you can see, it is cute, okay? It's giving something. It's not giving what I bought it for, but that's okay, I guess. So since this is on a wholesale website, it doesn't have a traditional name. I will just read out the exact specs of this unit. So it's the Brazilian human hair deep wave 13x4 lace frontal wig, 13x6 lace frontal human hair wigs for women, 180% Remy curly baby hair wig. Yeah, if you put that in the search bar, this may or may not pop up. Well, it probably will, and other units around the same situation. And I say situation nicely, respectfully, lovingly, because the idea was there. You probably got the right idea, but the wrong hope. So let's get into the specs of the hair. The wig cap is average. I have a smaller head size, so average is too big for me. However, you can put adjustable straps on this hair. I just put like the clamps to the furthest and it makes it glueless, you know. The lace is a French medium tan. So let's really look at it. French medium. But like I mentioned before, I bleached the knots on this. After bleaching the knots, I actually went in with 2 different eyeshadows to get the color of my scalp. But you know, I've just been trying different things. I know most people use concealer. You could also use eyeshadow. And then I put mascara, get my bald spot. I fixed it. And the length is 20 inches. Boop, 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 boop. So that's like here. Can't get up too much because I ain't got no pants on. Instead of doing a hair tutorial, because I don't think that this deserves a hair tutorial, I'll just explain to you what I did. So what I did is I opened this package, and it is from this hair company right here. And I was a little skeptical because when I first opened the bag, it's in a very, very cute packaging. A Hotmail email was on the front. Red flag number one, I guess. When I opened it, I could not believe the beady beads that I saw. I was like, wait a minute. I thought that I was gonna get kinky edges and like some type of like Mongolian kinky type of hair. That's what it looks like in the photo. But the photo and what I got are two different things. Like if I wanted beady beads, I would have just got beady beads. It looked like they just put 8 beady beads in a row and was like, yep, these are kinky edges. These are kinky edges, y'all. Hey, you black girls, get kinky edges for sale, kinky edges. And it's like, have you seen a kinky edge? But you know, I still had faith. When I first saw it, I'm not gonna lie to you, I laughed because I was like, I know you lying. But they were serious. And so I had to figure out what I was gonna do. I decided to bleach the knots, and when I bleached the knots, I ended up over bleaching the knots, and my scalp is like orange. As soon as I bleached the knots though, this kinky BDB edge just completely disappears. And I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem kinky. Like, it's not kinky at all. I just kept going because I was like, I'm gonna give it faith. Maybe I have to dry the hair. Maybe I have to curl it. Maybe I have to style it. Maybe I have to like finish installing it and see whether or not that the beady beads will come back. The beady beads never came back. And that's what I'm gonna call it instead of a kinky edge, because it wasn't kinky. And you know, no disrespect to the hair vending companies, which are mostly based in Asia. I just feel like not enough research was done, not enough effort and willpower was put in. And I feel like until then, kinky edges are not going to catch on because most women want realistic results. So if you're gonna say that you are selling a kinky edged wig or kinky edged unit, it gotta look like that. It has to feel like that. And you know, I enjoy buying hair that is very similar to my real hair texture because, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of us, we are not like bald under here. Some people are, and that's cool, and that's usually a choice. I just hope that more companies do their research. But don't get me wrong, I have seen companies that actually have kinky edge wigs and they look really nice and they look really realistic, and I'm like, wow, chef's kiss. But there are a lot out there, and the ones that are doing like genuine kinky edged wigs, they're pricing them at like $300, $400, $500 for our own hair texture. So it's just kind of like, I understand the labor that goes into that, but I don't know. I feel like the quality in some of these kinky edged wigs are not really up to standard because of consumerism, capitalism. Like, everybody wants to be the first one to do what and be on top, and I'm gonna be the first one to do this kinky edge wig. Okay, and now it has all these flaws, and it really just looks like a kinky, yucky, blown out straight wig that you just put 4C like edge to. Even though they're both supposed to be kinky, they're both two separate kinkies. But I just think that going in that direction as far as lace wigs is gonna do well for us as a society, community, and I don't know, maybe eventually we will continue to explore beauty in hair. Like, that's just really all that this is about. We're exploring what we like, what we don't like, and to have fun. In conclusion, I do believe that the kinky edge wig phenomenon is going to take over 2023. I don't think it's going to be as big as their silky hair counterparts of 40-inch bust down laces. But I do think that a lot more people will be open to wearing a wig that looks like their real hair. Usually, not always, but usually cannot take the elements of everyday life. Like, a lot of us live in climates where it's difficult to wear your hair out in the snow, or when it's super windy, or when it's so hot. I think all in all, a lot of people just want stability when it comes to hair. And for that reason, I don't think that utilizing wigs and wearing wigs, especially of the kinky variety, is difficult. Because I know a lot of people are like, what's the point? A lot of people are like, what's the point of wearing a kinky wig that already looks like your real hair? And I'm gonna tell you, there's so many reasons why. All the reasons I just mentioned. Please let me know down below in the comments, what do you think about this kinky edge trend with the wig? If you like this video, want to see more videos, like, comment, and subscribe for more hair videos, beauty videos, and commentary, and I will see ya. Bye.